Meet Omar al-Mansouri, a name synonymous with power and fortune in the bustling city of Dubai. With a business empire spanning continents, his life is one of endless luxury, private jets, extravagant yachts, and grand parties that make headlines. But behind the glamour lies a man haunted by loneliness, yearning for something his wealth can't buy, a love that's true and untainted by his fortune. It was during a cultural exhibition in Paris, a city of romance and art, where fate intervened. Omar, scouting for new investments, found himself drawn to an artist's booth filled with vibrant, soulful paintings. That's when he met Emily Carter, a passionate American artist. Their first encounter was anything but ordinary, a mix of awkward laughter and curious glances. Little did they know this unexpected meeting would change their lives forever. As days passed, Omar couldn't help but return to Emily's art gallery, his presence no longer about business but something far deeper. Every visit turned into hours of heartfelt conversations about art, dreams, and life's struggles. Emily, with her simple yet unyielding determination, shared her story. She spoke of the hardships of pursuing her passion, working odd jobs just to keep her gallery alive. Omar found himself captivated, not by her beauty alone, but by her authenticity, her unwavering resilience in a world so different from his own. She spoke to the part of him he'd long ignored, the desire for something real, untethered to wealth or power. And though they came from different worlds, their shared moments began building a connection neither could deny. For the first time, Omar began to question what truly mattered in life. But the blossoming romance was not without its challenges. News of Omar's growing interest in Emily soon reached his family and business associates, sparking waves of disapproval. They couldn't fathom how someone like Emily, a struggling artist from a different culture, could ever fit into the tightly knit traditions of the al-Mansouri family. Meanwhile, Emily faced challenges of her own. Her friends cautioned her, reminding her of the immense cultural gap and warning her of the complications tied to Omar's lavish and complex world. Despite the odds stacked against them, their love only grew stronger. Yet, an invisible barrier loomed over their bond. Omar was torn between his loyalty to family and tradition, and his newfound feelings for a woman who had shown him the beauty of a simpler, truer life. Both knew their path ahead was fraught with conflict, but neither was ready to let go. Not yet. The pressure on Omar reached a breaking point. His father, a towering figure of tradition and authority, delivered an unthinkable ultimatum. Choose the family's legacy and fortune, or walk away from it all for the sake of his love for Emily. Omar was torn, the weight of generations resting on his shoulders. How could he defy the expectations of his family, the business empire he was meant to inherit? But as he gazed into Emily's eyes, filled with love and understanding, he felt the depth of her sacrifice. Emily, seeing his pain, offered to let go, willing to leave so he could protect everything he had built. It was the moment that defined Omar's heart and character. He realized that no amount of wealth could ever replace the happiness and freedom he felt with Emily. The decision he made would forever change the course of his life. In a stunning act of courage, Omar stood before his family and business empire, announcing his choice. He was stepping away from it all, his inheritance, his power, his luxurious life. He chose love over wealth, simplicity over splendor. Omar and Emily left behind the world of grandeur, seeking a fresh start far from the judgment of society. The world watched in shock as the once mighty Tycoon chose a modest, uncertain future over the riches he had once cherished. But first, if you are enjoying this video, make sure to subscribe to this channel for more. Far away from the towering skyscrapers and luxurious palaces of Dubai, Omar and Emily began their new journey in a quaint countryside town in Italy. Together, they combined their talents, Emily's passion for art and Omar's sharp business acumen to open a small gallery. Their life was simple yet beautiful, filled with laughter, creativity, and purpose. They spent their days working side by side, hosting art exhibits and sharing stories of their extraordinary love. No longer defined by wealth, Omar felt freer than he ever had, each moment bringing him closer to the man he truly wanted to be. Years later, Omar penned a memoir, sharing the remarkable story of his transformation. Titled From Tycoon to True Love, the book became a global sensation, inspiring millions to reconsider what truly matters in life. It was a heartfelt reminder that happiness cannot be bought, but must be built through genuine connections and love. The world saw Omar and Emily as living proof that courage and conviction could overcome the barriers of wealth, tradition, and cultural differences. Together they became an enduring symbol of hope and resilience. Their story wasn't just a tale of romance, it was a celebration of courage, the courage to follow your heart, challenge expectations, and embrace the unknown. Omar and Emily proved that love knows no boundaries, that the value of life lies not in riches, but in the bonds we form and the dreams we pursue together. As the years passed, Omar and Emily found themselves standing in their humble yet thriving gallery, now filled with the laughter of their young child. They taught their little one the lessons they'd learned, that life's greatest treasures are not found in wealth or material possessions, but in love, compassion, and the courage to be true to oneself. In the end, Omar and Emily's legacy was not the wealth they left behind, but the love and hope they spread. A legacy that would live on for generations to come.